make money, pay the bills. And then it was just going to end up me just like that, live and then die. And it's like, there's got to be more. And then when my physical health broke down on my feet, not my physical health, but my feet, when I started having problems, I had to shift my life into a whole new direction from construction to I need something that I can do where I'm not on my feet. So that's how the online world came into my life, is because that's what I was looking for. And the universe laid this out in front of me, and I took the opportunity and I took the information and I dove into it, and I didn't stop because I wanted it more than I could breathe, because I needed that shift within my life. And when I did, it shifted me in more areas than I could ever imagine. And it opened up a whole new person. And well, actually it opened up the person, Thomas Lee Warden, right here. It opened me up and shined my light to where I can bring out the things that I had already been training for since way back in 2003 when I got my first mentor in life. Well, it was probably about my third or fourth, because I had many that I didn't pay attention to. I wasn't ready to receive the information they were giving me. Back in 2003 when I started that one, that life coach, well, I started paying attention. But then we lost him after 7 years to cancer. Well, then the information that I found out, through that time frame of working with him through the cancer was things that fell in place in 2016 with the online world. He was living as a, online marketer, online entrepreneur way back then in 2004. He had his own business as computer-based training programs for hand soldering. He wouldn't share his tips and tricks. He took it to the grave with him. But yet he was able to live at home in the middle of nowhere on a river working on a computer, and I envied it. And then yet when he left, it was like, he had so much stuff that he was trying to show me, but yet I was too hard-headed, too stubborn, to actually listen to what he was saying, because I thought he was full of bull crap, but yet after meeting people that was doing it, like you and Matthew Jang and Caitlin and people like that, then it was like, ding, 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 another mentor was giving me more information. But yet what I didn't know, he was giving me that whole time, that he was playing in the background. There was music, or there was somebody speaking, or there was stuff like that was always playing while I was doing work around his location, which was giving me in tuneness with myself and Mother Nature and my life. And then I was able to start manifesting different things that I was doing in my travels, places I was going. And I was still having to have that dreaded word that I hate to say, that job. But I still had that under my belt. So in 2016, when I found this, it opened up a whole new world again, to where I didn't have that job. I was now working for me. And I was now being able to still travel, still have my income that I like to produce for my things that I like to do. So now it's just been a flowing trip and staying with the goals. And now I evaluate myself at the end of every month to see if I hit the numbers that I needed to hit, to see if I talked to enough people or was able to get my information out to enough people, whatever platform that I'm working on, whether it's YouTube, Google, social media, Facebook, Instagram, it doesn't matter. Numbers are the game, so I'm playing my game, get my stuff out there. At the end of every month, I evaluate and see where I need to be and how do I need to better myself. Whether I need to get some more training, or I need to dive deeper into something else, some other books, or do I need to go to another event for something else that I need to work on within me, my financial side, my relationship side, my mental side, whatever, spiritual side. We all have different areas that we need to work on, because there's nobody that's, actually perfect. I'm perfectly imperfect, and I am okay with that. But I know each day that I will try to better myself to make me better in an area that I am lacking in. And then that's where you can start doing self-evaluations on yourself, with your relationships, with your spiritual side, with your financial side, with your mental side. You can start doing some self-evaluations on you and say, because everybody can write a list of excuses of things that are going wrong in their life.
Yep.
And then, they're going to blame the school, they're going to blame the weather, they're going to blame their moms, their dads, their uncles, their cousins, the job. It wasn't my fault. It was the book. I didn't get the training, whatever it was. But the one thing that most people I don't see on that list that they send me is you. That one name should be at the very top, because you are the only one that's given those excuses. So you're the only one that need to step out of your way, and those will fall out the way. Now open yourself up and get ready to receive. So I do a 30-day, I do a 90-day, a 60-day, a 90-day, and kind of look at all of the different things that I'm planning to go towards. Trips that are coming up, or new events that are coming up, like some different ones that'll be in, January, February, March. If they got them all over the place, you can find something locally or worldwide. So if you want something, all you have to do is look into it. So I know where I'll be in my 60 days because I have events set over there. I have different places that I go do motivational speakings at now. So I already have people contacting me, so I got to schedule that. Then I have my online business on a day-to-day basis. And you had taught me to learn how to schedule my time, because that is one thing that is not coming back, is my time. So I make sure I schedule it, and I'm not letting people waste my time.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference. I can give you my time to assist you, and then there's people who can waste your time.
Totally.
Also.
And take you off track. Like some of the things you said there, Thomas, my gosh, like wonder why this gentleman makes 6 figures, wonder why he was able to leave his job. He just told you. So one thing that I've learned, and I've learned from Thomas, and I've heard many, many mentors along the way say to me, if anyone is offering you advice and you're not in the position that you want to be in your life, take notes. Like he said, take notes. Go back to what he said in the beginning there and just write it down. Like some of the things when you said you assess your goals, like I was going to ask you that, like how often do you assess your goals? And not only did you tell me you assess your goals once a month, but you assess everything on different levels, like your relationship, like your finances, like the amount of people you've been chatting with. And that is so critical in order to achieve success and really and get to where you want to be in life. That's awesome. What is one goal over the next like 6 months that you see coming into fruition, or something that's going to happen for you that you already know? You already know because you've laid the brickwork.
Yeah, well, yeah, yeah, it has. I mean, there's so many different things that we're working on, and because it, like I said, it just all became a bigger picture within a 2-year period, and it just blossomed, and it's just taken off with the people that I have met within my life throughout this area, from Canada, all over the world. Let's just put it that way. But yeah, we have within the next 6 months, I say I've got 2 or 3 motivational speakings I'm already going to be on, and actually, we got to the end of the year. Right now, Carol is still working and with her job, but yet there's a plan on why she's still there, and a bigger plan for that right there. But we'd like to get it to where she is completely debt free, just like I am, and in that way, we have no bills hanging over our head. Because what other organization can you be in to where you're completely debt free, and then I don't have an overhead of products that I got to store up in a warehouse. I don't have a warehouse. I don't have to ship anything out. I don't have any of that. So to be able to own a business with no overhead, wow, this is going to be so much fun, because I've got a buddy that's got an air conditioner shop, but yet he's married to it, with the products he has to keep in there, and then the stock and the inventory and the guys that he has working for him, things like that. So brick and mortar is awesome if you're doing that just as well, if that is your passion. I don't knock anybody that's doing that, because you're an entrepreneur just as well, just a different form of, so you're moving yourself in with your dreams. So keep it up. But yeah, our goal for the next year will be, working on getting her completely debt free. And then that way she has the option to be able to say goodbye if she wants to or not. My bank accounts, I want my bank accounts to be, a little bit more. And then I also have a team across the world that I want their bank accounts to be even more. So how do I do that? I go to these different trainings, which I know we have one coming up in the next few months. I'll go down there and I get me some more information and some training as well. So that way I can bring that back to my team, so I can be a good leader, just like you have been to me, to make sure we get the information for them to be able to nourish their self and get them into that next stage, that next level they want to be at as well.
That's awesome. That's one of the things that, Thomas, you're a huge inspiration to me. And talking to people, my friends, people in the business world, whatever the case may be, not everybody has a desire to travel the world. Not everybody has a desire to do what we want to do and go across the country, Canada, US, Australia, you name it. This is such a global business, and inspire people. Get on stage. You've been on stage many times. You've talked to people in social situations. And that, for me, is a huge inspiration. I mean, that's one of the reasons that I think we have become such great friends, is because we both have that inner desire to fulfill our goals, fulfill our dreams, but at the same time leaves such a footprint all over the world, helping other people do the same. And I just makes me have goosebumps inside knowing that and to see that.
Let's see, the best part about it, guys, is I started this part-time while I was working a job. You know, so the job brought me the wages to pay my bills. This part-time was building my future, my fortune. So as it was getting bigger and bigger, you know, it was like, all right, do I really need to be here? You know, so that's why, you know, you don't have to travel if you don't want to. If you want just an extra income, you want, you know, an extra $1,000 a month, an extra $2,000 a month, what would that make to your living, your way of life right now?
Yeah.
You know, bringing in some extra stuff that you never were able to have because of, you know, to be able to be at home and to do this, you know, through an online media for just an hour or two, you know, get 15 hours a week. You know, you set 15 hours a week into this online, hear it, you know, when you can catch a little bit here, there, whatever, boom, you're already on it anyway, right? Because there's many people I can catch right here all day long on that. And then you can do that just as well. So if you have a job, I did too. Was this what I've always done? No. I'm 43 years of age when I started this. I am 45 now. So 2.5 years ago when I started this, I'd only done construction work. Did I know computers? No, I knew how to check my email. I knew how to scroll through Facebook. You know, so guys, all the stuff that we're telling you, anybody can learn it. Anybody can do it because the wind blows on us all the same. We all have the same 24 hours. These are things that you're going to hear from all kinds of people, especially, you know, larger entrepreneurs. And then they're going to tell you, you know, well, how much money do you want to make? A lot of people, I want $10,000 a month. Cool. So what is the $10,000 for? Let's break it down. Is it for the, you know, to pay the bills? Cool. All right. Is all your bills $10,000? No, it's only $3,000. Well, cool. What's the other $6,000 for?
Yeah.
You know, or what's the other amount for? So then you, you know, you break it actually down. I want a new car. Cool. What color is the car? What kind of car? You know, what kind of engine? What kind of rims? Break your stuff down. Because we're all planting seeds here on things that we want throughout life, through these dreams that we put out there to the universe all day. Now, what actions are you taking to break it down even further on the what is it you truly wanting in life? And then what actions are you taking to make it happen?
100%.
Like I said a while ago, are you reading books to make yourself a little bit smarter, to get you a new skill? We all say we want more money in a job. So what more value are you bringing to the table for the employer to say, yeah, we'll give you more money? How much money have you brought back to the table for that company? You know, whether it's in the sales, the marketing, or whether it's out there in the field. Did you do the job correctly the first time? Or did they have to send somebody back to fix your job, which costs the company more money? Or did you go out there and do it in a timely manner and under budget? And then went above and beyond for that client and picked up more work for your employer. Because each person, from management to employers, you're working for someone, but yet you are working for yourself at the same time.
Yep. Totally. When I got into this, like I was like hell bent on getting out of restaurant management, and I knew how much I needed to make down to the penny, and I blocked it out and I figured out how much time it was going to take to replace that. And talking to yourself, or just now what you've offered, talking to other people today even, you know, some people, like you said, some people will be happy with an extra $1,000 a month. Some people, they want to make an extra $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 a month. You can do that. How are you going to figure it out? It's just like with weight, like just to give everybody a tidbit with weight. I always, in my mind, was like, I want to lose weight. I want to lose weight. A lot of people do that, especially January. I'm sure we can all feel that way after the holidays. But like, I actually map it out to what dates I'm going to be at my goal weight and what actions I have to do within this period of time, how many days I have to go to the gym, how many days I have to do cardio to get myself to that point. And what you said is so critical. Like, get completely organized, get completely real with yourself, write down everything from your finances to your weight, to your places you want to travel, to the family, like you say, with your significant other that you want to be able to maintain and to be able to help them out. just get crystal clear on it, and things just start to manifest. It's amazing.
Yes, it is.
It's crazy. What would be, Thomas, I know you got to go. I know you're a very busy man, and I really appreciate you taking time to tell the world here a little stuff on goal setting to get to your position, to where you're going to be in a few years from now, multiples. What would be one piece of advice you would give someone who's looking to do what we do, or looking to just get some organization and goal setting into their life?
Get a mentor. Start with a mentor first, somebody who has actually accomplished, like you said before, in what you're heading towards. You know, if you want to go to woodworking, start going to some woodworking classes. You want to learn how to do knitting, go to some knitting classes. Now get that skill. And now once you have a little bit of that skill, then you can offer your time as well to either show others, or if you want to, you know, dive into the online world, dive into it. Because you can put your toe in any water, but yet it's no fun until you actually get in. Dive into it. Get into that water. Cold, hot, doesn't matter. You want something new in your life, jump in. If you want a different direction in your life, jump in. If you do something half-ass, you will get half-ass results. But if you give something your actual time and effort and passion, and believe within it, and believe within yourself, things will change. But if you don't believe within you first, and that's where I tell everybody to start every morning, start with you first, to begin your day, and in you every day. Because before I wake up, I say thank you and give gratitude for everything in my life and everything that I have in my time, space, reality of now, and for the energy that's coming to me today, and for everything that I'm receiving of abundance-wise. And abundance is not just a monetary side, guys. Abundance is the love, the relationships, the co-mingling, the co-creating, the mastermind you're doing with people, other people across the world, things like that. That's abundance, right? So I give thanks for everything that's coming, for the receiving of. And then before I go to sleep at night, I say the same thing. Thank you for the day, everything that I was able to accomplish. If I didn't accomplish that goal today, I say thank you for what I was able to do to move me closer to accomplishing that goal. So even if I take, that's it, one step at a time. I caught a video, I caught a training, I was talking to more people, or I was doing something. Everything you do is a goal, is a win. You know, everything you're doing towards that goal is a win. So win-win in everything you do, and have fun with everything in life. Because if you're not in that happy place, stop for a second, evaluate your surroundings, and see why you're not in that happy place. Why? Is it somebody? Is it the music? Is it what? Is it a smell? Who knows? Once you figure that out quickly and faster, you will find yourself in less negative situations, because you will feel it coming. You will start giving off a better aura and energy about yourself when you leave that mirror knowing that you love that person that's inside.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's so true. Oh my gosh. Do not just listen to him all day long. Like, thank you so much, Thomas. Everyone who's watched this, like this, share this with your friends, get the value out there. This is just an interview that Thomas agreed to jump on here with me. We're having a good chit chat, and I said, let's go live. Let's share our wisdom with people. If you want to know and hear more about Thomas, literally every morning at 6:30 a.m. PST, he does a morning motivation for people all over the world. All over the world. They jump on, we all share stories. It's just really inspiring and an amazing way to start your day. So if you are watching this on one of our channels, awesome. Hit Thomas up so you can join him in the morning and listen to the people that have the results you want. I can't stress that enough, how important that is. It's an amazing thing. So thank you very much, Thomas. Have a wonderful night there in Texas. And to all of our viewers, like I say, like, share, comment, and make sure that you set some really, really strong goals and intentions for 2019, guys. The time is now. Bye.
Bye-bye. Love and appreciate you. Thank you.
Thanks, Thomas.